What's up guys, welcome back. Today we're going to change the spark plugs on my Honda Civic FN2. This is a supercharged one, but the process is the same. You've got to get this bit out of the way first. We're going to do all that. I just watched a video that was about 30 minutes long, and I reckon I can do a video that's about 90% shorter than that. I'm changing them for these NGK Iridium 8. These are BKR 8 EIX because there's 7s in there at the moment, but because it's supercharged, I've been told by a couple of people to go for the next heat up or the next coldness up. I don't know, it's a cold rating, basically how hot they can go. So the 7's in there, we're going 8s because we're going to be running about 1,000,000 horsepower when it's all done. First of all, let's get this scuttle panel off. First of all, you've got one clip there. This one should be a screw, but it's now a cable tie. And then where's the last one? That one there. Get those 3 out first. Right, these are a bit of a faff. Basically, try and get like a pointy thing in between the screw and that bit. Wedge it in there as you try to undo it, and definitely don't try and stab yourself in the finger. Then, before or after that, basically like pull this rubber trim all the way off. Just chuck that on the windscreen, and I'm hoping this is just gonna pop off of that side. Pop off of that side. Bit trapped over here, there we go. And then we got some water squirters, but just leave that all attached, chuck that up there out of the way. And then with the longest extension bar that you can find, because I'm compensating, you're looking for some 10mm, one there, one right at the back there, one right at the back there, another one there, either one of those, same there, under all of those. It looks like these can just be like undone because they like drop out the top, but I'm taking them out anyway because it looks like a faff. Right, that's all nice and loose, no your mum jokes. And then that has got to come off of that, like so, and then that, get that out of the way, bit trapped over there. Apparently you can just undo these back ones and then the whole thing drops down and then get it out, but I'm not really sure how, but it's literally like an extra 30 seconds to take that out and then frisbee that somewhere. Now we can get to the top of the engine. Then remove giant extension bar and undo these 10mm. They should only be pinch tight because they're just holding this little rocker cover on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, take them out. These are pretty dry and horrible, so these will be getting a bit of GT85 before they go back in. I'm not sure if it's supposed to, but the top 2 actually completely like came out, and then the ones at the bottom are these ones, so I'm not sure if those bolts should have come out of these, but they haven't, so we'll just leave them in there and then put it back how we found it. Right, now we can see the coil packs, and for some reason this one has got a nut in it and neither has that one. Because they're the ones that are supposed to go in there. Okay, this makes more sense. So these hold the coil packs in, so we've just got 2 10mm on those, and then literally undo the plugs and pull them out. So you can see on the back there, it's like a little tab there. You should just push that in, give it a wiggle and slide it off the back. If you want loads more room, you can take all this bit off the top of there, but you don't really need to. You can do if you get excited, but that should just come straight off the top of that. And then let's get that 10mm out and then get that coil pack out. It's actually easier when you're not filming to use your left hand thumb on that and then put your right hand finger in that and then just wiggle each plug all the way off. I'm going to do 1 coil pack at a time, so what I don't want to do is take all the coil packs out, have all these open and potentially drop stuff down there. So I'm just going to do 1 at a time, and then when I've put the new spark plug in, I'm going to plug it back in, then I know it's done. The extra long extension bar that I had is all right for these ones, but if you get under 2 and cylinder 2 and 3, you're going to hit that. So I've got this one, which is about 4 or 5 inches long, I don't know. Spark plug spanner on there, pop that down there, and then undo that. That wasn't very tight. And then what I do is I take the ratchet off and then just undo it by hand. Are you joking? Is there actually a spark plug in there? I don't think it's a spark plug spanner. Hold the line cooler. Yeah, it's a spark plug spanner. It's just being a bit rubbish. Come on. There we go. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. A bit black. These like really pointy tips are the iridium ones. They're like super expensive. Someone said they were like 30 odd quid a plug. I've paid £10 a plug for the 8s. Yeah, these are 7s. IFR 7Gs. And then these are the new puppies going in. These are BKR8 EIX. I've got to carefully do this without dropping it because I'm doing this one-handed. If these were really stiff coming out, I would put a dab of grease on them, but I'm not going to. And then carefully put it down in there. Then I just wind it in by hand till it goes tight, and then just pinch it up with a ratchet. Now that's as tight as I can do it with that. Obviously put that on do up mode, and then literally I'm not hanging right over here, I'm literally just doing it almost just like right on the, that's as tight as I want to go with that. And then this is what sometimes happens. Oh, you're joking me. I'm taking a mic. Let's try another. There she is. For some reason, these are different and that's not as grippy. Anyway, then coil pack back in. Put your 10mm back in there. Put your plug back on there. Do the same all the way along. Put everything back. There you go. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, like, subscribe, check out my other videos because they're a lot better than this. And see you on the next one. Right, all in, all tied down. Moment of truth. That's always the worst bit. Will it start? Yep. Squeezing up.